Hey there, friends. How you doing? I'm the Atomic Power Girl, and I am using my stream overlays, my streaming things, to make a video for y'all over on the Patreon. Um, this is an experiment. I just wanted to try this out, see if this worked, and wanted to share with you, I guess, product review, what I used on those products, and then we're going to set the product, these art pieces that I made. So we're just gonna go straight from the cuff, no editing, hoping for the best. So for a while, if you've watched me, I got a Sketchbox, and I got it for over a year. And my overall thoughts on Sketchbox is, for the most part, it is worth the money. I have no complaints. All the products that I've used, I still use. I'm really excited to use. Sketchbox let me sort of be able to branch out and try different products that I was not aware of. So that sort of sparked more of my curiosity on my art journey. I did have to womp womp cancel my Sketchbox for now. I'm hoping one day to get back to it, but just going back to school. Gotta trim where I need to, and through Sketchbox, I have art supplies to last me for a while. So I am good on art supplies. If there is something though particular from Sketchbox that I would like, I can go to their website. I can buy it. Yeah, you can buy those products. So, but enough about that. This is the box we are talking about. It is Sketchbox. I have done a couple sketches I've done one sketch on stream, then one sketch off stream. I think I'm going to do one more of these. I don't know. I probably won't do it here. But we can definitely take a look and show you what we've got going on. So, hands, art, camera in the face. So, try not to dox myself here. But, so with the box, you always get, and this is a premium box, by the way. You always get a medium. So we got this Stonehenge oil. This is specifically for oil pastels. When I do oil pastels, my hands get anyway, ugh. This is for oil pastels, so that was what this box was. This is really great. I hope I can find more of this paper. It's just really nice. And then in it, we also have some oil pastels from Van Gogh, or Van Gogh, however you pronounce it. And it's just sort of like a really nice primary set of colors. You have red, yellow, and blue. Then you have the secondary colors like purple, like this kind of violet and green, and then a white, which is real nice for blending, like those. And then we have these from Sinier oil pastels. Now, these are so beautiful, but they are so soft. But they're really, really nice, really lovely. Again, we'll go through a little review. And then you also got some really interesting tools for it. So shapers and blenders and things like that. So overall, this definitely 10 out of 10. I really like this paper. It's got enough tooth to it, enough grit to where it, but also smooth enough where it's not you know what I mean? You know what I mean? The Van Gogh or Van Gogh oil pastels are really nice. They have a really nice consistency. They blend pretty well. They are definitely, they're not soft like these. These are literally butter. They're so soft, but these complement these really well. These are definitely more sheer. So this blue is kind of a transparent blue. This gold is, it's called red gold. And then we have the reddish brown gold. This is definitely opaque, which you'll see. But these are pretty sheer, but they're a nice complement to these. and with blending. So overall, 10 out of 10. Again, very rare that I have an issue with a Sketchbox products, you know. But I love these. I would love a set of Cinear, and I know I'm mispronouncing that. I am so sorry. I would love a set of these pastels. I do have sort of like a baby blue and a baby pink that came with that I purchased as well, and they are gorgeous. But they're so soft, and I would love a set, but they're very expensive. I believe this company, it's a French company, and they've been making this pastels the same way for hundreds of years, and it's very cool. So the next thing on the agenda is I think my dryer is singing to me, or my washing machine is. It's okay, it can wait. Is like, what did I use with them? Like, what did I make with them? And I made these beauties. So this I made on stream. This I did off stream, off the Twitch stream, which Twitch, follow me over on Twitch. As you see, like, this is like the reddish brown, and it's beautiful. And then I blended it out with the white. So I did do just like a really light sketch. I have to have some kind of sketch. So I really like sketching with the pink. This is my favorite sketching pencil. It is from Prismacolor. It's the erase color in pink. I just think it provides like enough structure and without it being like for a sketch, and that just kind of blends away. Like, you don't even see it afterwards, right? So we did some cherries here, and then a zombie lemon. And as you can see, I used the tools for sure, which was nice because I didn't have to use my finger. But I did find the tools sometimes can be a little bit cumbersome because you have to clean it off. And sometimes it's just easier to kind of like blend with your finger. But the tools I definitely prefer over something like a tissue or my finger, because I don't mind getting my hands dirty, but sometimes I'm like, oh, my hands. So, but I also use the blending method of just like layering over, just kind of going over it with the color. And yeah, I think the cherries turned out beautiful. I do feel like the piece de resistance, the fabulous piece here is Zombie Lemon. And similar thing, I did bring in a couple other oil pastels I had just to add a little bit more kind of depth and definition. But like I have like like the baby pink kind of used there. And it turned out really lovely. And thanks, buddy. I'm sitting here recording a video, trying not to do any edits. But I really enjoyed baking these, and I think they had like a really positive, reception to them. So just like with watercolors, like I was like, oh, I can never do watercolors. I feel pretty comfortable with watercolors. I'm starting to get more comfortable with oil pastels. I just think provide like a really dreamy kind of effect. Yeah, watercolor paints. So,
can I try?
Oh, we'll see here. Okay. So, so this is what I made. But what I'm going to set these with, because I want to scan them, because they're super cool. But I want sort of the color to last. This is a trick that I got off of TikTok from an artist I follow. She uses Mod Podge. She uses this kind of Mod Podge. I have used this on other things that had oil pastels on it, and they turned out all right. Turned out good. So, but this will like lock it in place, So, we're gonna do that and talk about things coming up for the old Patreon. I do have, of course, right now Patreon set up in tiers. That's what it's supposed to be, but the more I think about it, the more I realize that, I kind of don't have a ton of time to be able to sort of make specific content for specific tiers. So I think what I'm going to do, and I just have to arrange it, is I'm just going to keep it at the low tiers, $1, $3, $6, and just have everything be the same. So whatever you can contribute, if you feel like you can contribute, you can. So it's going to, side note, this is going to look scary at first, but I promise it'll be okay. So we're just going to brush it on. Like I said, this will be scary at first, but I promise it'll be okay. It'll dry clear. We just have to be really mindful of, just like I find if we're careful with the strokes, we are okay. See? Hope you are enjoying the tunes. So we're just recording. Just turned on the camera, said, let's go. And yeah, make sure you are checking out all the things where you can find me. That is, of course, Patreon, Ko-Fi, over on that side, as well as Twitch. If you want to see me live stream what I'm working on art-wise, you can also, I also do some gaming as well. But you can also see what I post and do on an off stream on Ko-Fi, Instagram, TikTok, all the social media things. And we could have a whole conversation about social media and artists, you know, because everything nowadays feels like you have to make content, you know, to get your art out. And sometimes that's like, you know, that can be tough. But sometimes, like I said, as an artist, you have no choice nowadays. So you just try and make the best choices. And so that's what we're doing. All right, I promise, again, this looks scary. It will dry clear. We just got to give it time to do its thing. Oops. I feel like this month is definitely hit the ground running with trying to get my life together with school starting. Which starts soon. And if y'all are interested in blogs or vlogs about school, that will be on the Patreon as well. Oh, all right. Now it is Zombie Lemon's turn. I'm definitely going to make something with Zombie Lemon. He turned out fantastic. He was definitely not... I saw this picture on Blue Sky. Follow me on Blue Sky. Where you see updates on stuff I do. And sometimes I get a little unhinged. Scream into the void. But this person who took a picture of a lemon, it was like, why is it screaming? And I was like, it looks like a zombie. So I said, let's draw Zombie Lemon, and oil pastel was the perfect medium for him. So oh, also I made a Facebook. If anyone is over on the Facebook anymore. So we're using just plain old Mod Podge. I know there is a spray version of Mod Podge, but I don't want to have to always go outside to set or spray things, because I live in a very warm state and I just don't want to deal with summer heat. All right, there we go. Now we're just going to kind of smooth this out like we did with this one. And it'll be lovely. We're going to flip it this way. And just... So... I feel like I should wear gloves, but I tend to kind of YOLO it around here. Praying to the patron saint of chaos, Leroy Jenkins. So, all right, as you can see, it's already starting to dry. So it will dry, it'll dry clear. It's just like school glue. It'll dry clear. And yeah, that is how I set my my oil pastel pieces, or anything with an oil pastel or a mixed media, because I do have several paintings that I've actually used Mod Podge on to set, which I wrote a blog about. I wrote a blog about Stay Weird, y'all. So that was this video. I hope y'all enjoyed it. Again, a bit of an experiment. And yeah, I was trying to think if there's anything else to say. I think that's it. So I hope you enjoyed the tunes. I hope you enjoyed the video and this process. Little review with a little process. Yeah, thank you guys so much for hanging out. And I always end things with this little spiel, and that is, if no one's told you this today, I want you to hear from me that I am so very proud of you. Whether your day was easy or hard or somewhere in between, we managed to hang out a little bit. Make an impromptu video. Oh my god, you see all my books over there? So many books. And yeah, just hopefully you picked up a tip, or hopefully you learned about a new product and my thoughts on it. I will be doing, of course, more of these. I'm hoping to prime some wood panels to start a very ambitious Baldur's Gate 3 themed still life painting project. So it's going to be quite big. I don't know how long it'll take me to actually finish it, but we'll figure it out together. Yeah, remember, you're loved, valued, allowed to hold space. Make sure you're doing something kind for yourself, because how can you take care of others if you cannot take care of yourself? And then if you're ever given an opportunity to be a pirate, always be a pirate. Live wild, stay free, remain forever and always untamable. My matey Skywag friends, thank you again for your time and your support. And yeah, drink your water, because you gotta stay hydrated, and remember to always aim to misbehave. Bow, 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 finger guns. All right, have a good one, and I'll see y'all in the next one.